In this video 5-7, we're going to be looking at simple interest. By the end of the video and work time in class, you should be able to say, I can calculate simple interest. Interest is the amount of money paid for the use of money. And it can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. Interest is extra money that you either pay on a loan. So if you borrow money, you have to pay back all that money you borrowed plus some extra money. Interest can be also a good thing. It can be extra money that you earn when you invest money. So if you have a savings of some sort, you over time, the more you save and the longer you save, then extra money you're going to get too. And that's when interest is a good thing. The interest rate is your percent. So if you are saving money, you want a high interest rate. If you are borrowing money, you want a low interest rate. The principal, when we calculate simple interest today, is the original amount of money that you either deposit for an investment or borrow when you're taking out a loan. And simple interest is the interest that's calculated only on the principal, that original amount of money. There can be more compound interest in some other scenarios, but specifically in this chapter we're just going to work with simple interest. And to calculate simple interest, we use the formula I equals P times R times T. I stands for interest. The interest, that extra money, equals the principal times the rate as a decimal times the time, and the time has to be in years. So if you know your time in months, you have to convert it to years. Example 1. A student deposits $150 into a bank that pays a 6% simple interest. Find the interest earned in 4 years and find the balance after those 4 years. So once again, interest equals the principal times the rate times the time. So to calculate the interest here, you're going to take the principal, which is the amount of money the student deposited, $150, times the rate as a decimal, 6% as a decimal, times the time in years. 4 years, when you do 150 times 0.06 times 4, you get an interest of $36. For a total, so for the final balance, you add that extra interest, the $36, to the original deposit, and then the total would be $186. So you earned some extra money there. You deposit $400 into an account that earns a 6% simple interest. Let's find the amount of interest earned in 5 years. So we're just on this one calculating interest, the extra money, which is P times R times T. So the extra money is the amount of money deposited, in this case $400, 6% as a decimal, and 3 years. And so when we calculate 400 times 0.06 times 3, we get an interest of $72. The total would be $472, but the question was, or it was just telling us to find that interest. Example 3, you deposit $260 into an account that earns a 4% simple interest. How much will be in the account after 1 year? So if we're looking for how much is going to be in the account, we're looking all together, what is that interest plus that money that was deposited? So let's start by finding our interest using our formula. The principal here is $260 times 0.04 in 1 year. So our interest is going to be 10.4, so $10.40. So we're going to add that to the 260. So how much is in the account would be $270.40. Can you say, I can calculate simple interest? Here's your output for your notebook, and be prepared with any questions for the work time in class.